What's up guys, welcome to LearntoCode.tech. Today we'll be discussing the daily method, and the method of the day is JavaScript's sum method. Okay guys, let's get started with the description. The sum method is one of many iteration methods included as a member of the array prototype chain. So essentially what that means is that similar to all of the methods you see here, it can be called on an instance of an array. So what makes the sum method different from all of those other methods and methods that are part of the array prototype but not included here? Well, it pretty much loops over our array, checking if there's at least one element that passes our condition, right? So again, the sum array is going to take a callback, right, as its first parameter, and it's going to iterate over our array, apply that callback to each element within the array, and check to see if it meets some condition that we define. If there is at least one element that matches the condition, then it's going to return true. And if not, it's going to return false. Let's take a look at an example. Okay guys, so here's an example containing a list of movies, very similar to exactly similar to our other daily methods episodes. This is going to be a list of movies. Again, it's going to contain each movie is going to contain three properties: title, genre, year released. And so this is essentially a list of objects, and we want to develop two functions. One function we want to use to check to see if there is a particular genre within this movie's list. And again, we just want to know if there's one instance of a particular genre. The same goes for year released. We want to check to see if at least one movie was released in a particular year. So we're going to develop two functions to make that happen, and we're going to test them out. Okay, so let's get started writing the first function. It's going to be called hasMovieGenre, because we want to check to see if our movies array has a particular genre, and it's going to take as a first parameter a string value of genre. And what we're going to do is we're going to call the sum method on our movies array. We're going to pass it an ES6 callback function. Our argument to that callback function is going to be the movie. So that's going to be each movie that we iterate over here. And we're going to call the genre property on that and check to see if it is equal to the genre that is passed into our hasMovieGenre function. And we're going to return the return value of the sum method, which is going to be a Boolean of true or false. Let's go ahead and log that out and test to see if our function is working correctly. And we're gonna try this out with the horror genre. Okay, seems like we got a little error here. We're missing the function keyword. Okay, let's save this and go ahead and test this out. Okay, so we get true. We get a value of true. So we can confirm that the movies array does have a horror genre. Let's go ahead and actually delete all of the horror genres and see if we continue to get the value of true. Nope, we get false. So our hasMovieGenre function is working correctly. Let's get started writing that second function to see if we could do the same thing for the year. Okay, for the year, we're going to do hasYearReleased. And we're going to take as a parameter the year. And we're going to do the same thing that we did above with hasMovieGenre. And we're going to call the sum method on our movies array, passing an ES6 function. And that's going to be, we're going to do movie.yearReleased, and we're going to see if that is equal to the provided year. And we're going to go ahead and log that out. And let's see, let's do 1972. We're going to comment this out so we can just focus on the year released. We're going to save that, and we're going to test it, and we get an error. Something's up with me today. I seem to keep forgetting the function keyword. Okay, so we've added the function keyword. Let's go ahead and test that out again. We get true. Okay, let's remove 1972. The movie released in 1972. Let's test that out once more. We get false. So our has year released function is working correctly. Both functions are working correctly. And that is essentially how you successfully use the sum method in JavaScript.